Sex, Love, and Pain 2, you can get it anywhere. You can get it on iTunes right now. Also, you can connect with Tank on social media. Very entertaining brother on Instagram. You can follow him on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Tank. All right, and the official website is the same, TheRealTank.com, which is an amazing website. You can get everything, tour dates, music, everything on the actual website. But for your social media entertainment, follow him on Instagram and Twitter at The Real Tank. Now, we got one more. There it is. We got one more question for you. We want to talk to you about Born Again version 2, the show. Now, Tank has stepped into the acting world. Okay, so tell us about Born Again version 2.
Well, Born Again version is awesome, man. The great cast, TV One. That's family. We go back a long way, and putting together some different content and something a lot more positive in our community, in our urban world, which I thought was very necessary, is what we were trying to do. Especially in a space where everything is over sexualized. We have a show talking about not having sex, you know what I'm saying, and trying to find other ways to find value in the person you want to be with, and I play a lawyer who likes who's very in like with the main character, Jenna. She's very in like with me, and we're trying to like each other and respect each other all at the same time, you know what I mean? And so she goes on this crazy journey of abstaining from sex, and it's almost like an ex-alcoholic trying to stay away from alcohol. So I mean, she's it's all of the things that go along with that, but in the sexual manner, and it's pretty funny, man. And so I get my opportunity to really stretch out as an actor, you know what I mean, and add something different. To the resume. I've been acting for quite some time, but now finally getting a role like this and being seen a lot, it's awesome. It's doing awesome for the people that I want to see me in this acting space, and it's doing well for the people who know me musically, but want to know more about me, want to get involved, or get into this whole tank experience a whole lot more. So now we have more to give them, and it's been going well, man. So the show's been doing really, really good.
Anything? Were you able to take any of the experiences with the show and kind of use that and translate that into music as part of this Sex, Love, and Pain 2 album?
I mean, what happens with that is that people who watch the show. And, there are people who watch the show and probably don't know a whole lot of music, so they'll show up, because they know me from the show, which is great, and then they'll get a full musical experience and like, wow, I didn't even know you did all that, you know what I mean? So there are those moments, and then sometimes we'll slide some music into the show, some of the pieces from the album were on a couple of the episodes, that type of thing. And that's probably all of the cross-collateralization, I think, that kind of happens with that.
What is your ideal film TV role?
Ideal film TV role?
Right.
Man, I got to be a superhero, man. Remember the movie Predator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. I need to save the day in the jungle, guns blazing, you know what I'm saying, muscles out in the vest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want that. I want those jumping off the building while it explodes. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. I want to get into some real action-heavy type business.
Are we going to see that in the future? I mean, they're always doing that type of movies. Are we going to see that in the future?
Listen, I pray so. I'm pushing for it.
All right.
I'm definitely pushing for it.
Once again, everybody, this is Tank with Love, Sex, and Pain 2. The album is available now. Go get it. I'm stamping it. It's a classic R&B. You love R&B at its finest. You want to go get this album. It's available on iTunes right now. Follow the brother on social media at The Real Tank on IG and Twitter, and the official website is TheRealTank.com. I know I said this already, but this is really, truly my last question for you. And I want your thoughts on the presidential election this year.
Oh man, that could go on forever, man. I think that we're in a very tough space because we're trying to I don't know, man. It's almost like we're trying to pick the best of the worst. And it's a lot of weird things happening, so I think that everybody should be mindful of what these candidates really represent. You know what I mean? Like, do your research, and vote from there or not. I mean, I don't know what to make of this election, man. This is pretty messy.
Yes, and I truly feel that a lot of it is a distraction from something bigger.
Bigger, absolutely.
Yeah,
we need. You know what? We need to break the rules and let Obama come back for a third term. That's what needs to happen.
I wish they would break that rule permanently and let the president get voted out versus a time period. You know what I mean? I would break that rule altogether. You know,
it don't make sense. Listen, if we don't have no good candidates, why are we forcing ourselves into a bad position? But I guess that's just the American way, I guess.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on the Talk Side show, man. We enjoyed it. And once again, everybody, go out there and get the album. Support the artists. Support your favorite. If you're a real fan, get back to being a real fan and go buy this album. And once again, log on to the official website, therealtank.com. Tank, we want to thank you very much for coming on the show, brother. You take care. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother. All right.
Bye-bye.